Thank you for joining in, and for today's video I have another watercolor review which I will show here. I found these at a discount store, so they were only a few dollars, but they are from Target, and I believe the original price was $10. It does come with your 12 standard colors, and there's a black and white in there as well if anyone was curious. And you're going to need some of your little half pans there because these are tubes. I normally don't buy tubes, but again, this was more of just like a fun test out here. Of course, this is, I guess, what you would refer to as more of a craft paint because it is from Target. But I was still curious because it's still nice to see and use things that are inexpensive for art journaling, and when you're not doing a serious painting, things that are a little bit more fun and lighthearted. All of the tubes are sealed, and then you can either pick it off or break it with that little pointy piece of plastic that's inside of the cap. So for a color rundown here, we have white, yellow, and then we're up to the ochre and a vermilion. And there's also a crimson. The Viridian was the only green. There's a cerulean blue that is quite dark. And there's, it's called something else in this set, but it looks like a Prussian blue to me. That one was really nice. There's a violet. And then you have the burnt sienna, the burnt umber, and then the black. And I did go ahead and you'll see me mixing a few of my own colors. I just wanted to see how well that they would turn out. And some of them were actually pretty good and some of them not so good, as I will show here as I go on. I did notice that the yellow was a little bit weak, and some of the colors definitely had a matte finish and they looked more like a gouache instead of watercolor. The Prussian blue was really nice, the Viridian and the crimson, but some of the other ones were definitely more matte, and the colors with the symbol next to them are the ones that I made. I really liked the way I made an olive green and a mint green that came out really nice. I have some, they did blend really well together too. Like I'm showing down there. And then I have some actual artwork I'm going to show here as well. Those are some of the florals that I did using the colors that I made. I mixed some of the crimson and the white together, and then the more of like a muted blush color there on the bottom. The bottom flower, that one I put a little bit of orange yellow and a little tiny bit of white in there as well. So again, just playing around with the colors. And even the green I was using here that I made was still a little bit too bright, but I really enjoyed the olive one that I made. And here I have some more florals that I will show. I actually liked the way that this bookmark came out, but my further use from like using these colors, these little paints here, I do prefer them heavier like a gouache. So that would be up to you if you wanted to purchase these. I think these would be really nice for younger artists, or again, if you were a crafter and not that serious about watercolor. Or like I said a few times, they definitely look better as gouache. A lot of the colors are really nice and vibrant. And yeah, they just look a little bit nicer and more like gouache to me. So that is a quick review for today. I hope that you did enjoy it, and stay tuned for more.